So let's now go to the second part of the interview. So we have a special guest, which we had before. It's Niklas Stalvind from... Welcome, Niklas.
Hello, Niklas. Yes.
Yeah. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good.
Fine.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Yeah, looking
you
cozy.
Yes, I have a special light that simulates a candle in my studio.
Oh,
Well,
that's
maybe
nice.
it's annoying, but I think it's quite calming. But on camera it can look annoying. But that's what's so cozy in here.
Yeah, it
I would
looks
say
very cozy.
on camera it looks like you're in like a 70s show or something.
Yeah.
It's it's a very old. Where I live, it used to be a very old house, and they tore it down and built a newer house in 1980. But this place where I have my studio is where the helpers used to live, in a very small cabin.
Okay, cool.
So it's very like everything is wooden, everything.
Yeah.
It's my man cave studio.
Cool. Nice
Great.
to have. Yeah.
Niklas, for those who don't know you, can you introduce yourself in one sentence?
Yeah, I'm the singer and guitar player and main writer of the Swedish heavy metal band Wolf, that's been around for, 25 years.
Wow, yeah.
So almost 3 decades.
So almost 3 decades there.
Yep.
2 decades and then 3 decades.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Great.
Almost.
And you're both Swedish.
Yes.
Yeah, we're Swedish. I live not 2 hours from Stockholm. So I met both parents and live in Stockholm a couple of times, and I go to Stockholm when I rehearse with my band Wolf, because everybody in the band lives there. But I live way out in the countryside.
It's cool.
Right. So great. So I'm wondering, what was your first memory of Wolf, Liv?
I think that probably I probably have memory from some old record, like the album, the artwork. But otherwise, it was when we were playing together. We were supporting with Sisters in supporting Wolf. A couple of shows in Sweden. I don't even remember which year. Do you, Niklas?
It must be like 2014, 15, 16, around that time.
We didn't. We stopped playing at 15. So
maybe it was ancient times. 14, but it doesn't seem
14,
so.
13.
Yeah, maybe. I remember that we did 2 shows together. It was First show was in Örebro, where is my hometown, and the hometown of Wolf, origin of Wolf before.
Yeah.
And then we were in
Falkenberg or Varberg. Falkenberg.
Varberg.
Yeah.
Varberg. Okay.
Actually, I know.
Okay, Varberg then.
Because I was at the show where we're like standing and collecting notes, because I was looking at how David was playing stuff. Because it was after those shows I was supposed to step in.
So then it has to be 2014 then.
14 in like December or something, I would say, because it was winter.
Okay.
It was freezing.
And Per, you were there as well?
Yeah, I was there looking at the show. No, not in Varberg.
Not in Varberg, but in Örebro. Yeah, I was like,
yeah, I lived in Örebro.
Yes, you were. That's
until 2014. I moved in during Christmas that year. So,
but getting the facts straight, it's a bit confusing. Dates, everything. But Per, you were watching there. Did you know them, or did you only hear them and you were like, "That's nice music, that's it"?
Yeah, but it was like because also I was I was a fan of Sister Sin too. But when I lived in Örebro, I didn't know Niklas back then, but everybody was talking about Wolf, because Wolf was like the big band, I would say, in Örebro that had kind of made it outside of town, so to say. I mean, there are more bands from Örebro that have made it, but Wolf was this kind of band who has continued and was a big act. So, but I had never seen you guys, because I think in Örebro we had those, what was it called? There was those house in, I guess I need to say, it's nästan vid Eurostop. It was with the rehearsal. Those houses. Oh, it was there we had like rehearsal spaces, and there was like, okay, here Wolf has been here, or this has been here. Yeah.
Actually, we rehearsed at that place called the Barren Hills.
Yeah.
It was really not very pleasant area to live nowadays, but we rehearsed there, and then we couldn't be at that place anymore because contracts ran out, and many years later we were in on a mini tour with the British new wave of heavy metal band Tank, and the singer was none other than Doogie White. And we stopped by at Eurostop, there, and went to buy some hot dogs. And we didn't rehearse there anymore. But anyway, it was, our old home turf. And the guy in the gas station, he was like, wow, I mean, ooh, cool. So you're Hammerfall. Such a bizarre moment. And we, of course, said, yeah. Yes. Doogie White, he was like, he didn't speak Swedish, or he didn't understand any.
No.
Yeah, but that's my latest memory of the Barren Hills.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
That's funny.
Interesting. So a great story too. So Per, I'm just processing everything. So you were a fan, you were watching, and then when did you meet then afterwards, like Wolf? Did you have an opportunity to meet Wolf, or
no?
You were just watching.
No, because it was like your former drummer Rickard who played drums in Wolf. Me and Rickard worked for something that called Medborgarskolan, who kind of help people with rehearsal spaces and different. Because in Sweden we have something there where we can get a little bit of help from the government to actually play music, and we have those. It's called studiecirkel. It's like you study, you get your little group together, and then you can get help to books or buy drumsticks or something, or for money to pay the rent. So me and Rickard worked for that. I was in charge for Örebro, and he was for another town called Västerås.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, so actually we knew each other that way. So I was also there and said hey to Rickard and so on. But he was more of he had too much to do, so to say. He was like, and he was gone.
It's typical ADH.
Yeah.
Like many drummers. But not you, Mr. Non-Spontaneous.
Yeah.
Maybe he will have a spontaneous moment some stage.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great. Yeah. So we have a viewer question. Yeah. Any planned concert gigs in Stockholm this summer?
Oh. No, not now.
If we answer, we can't answer for Wolf, but
no, yeah.
But for us, I guess not so much, since we just had one this Saturday.
Yeah.
So we have no more planned that the gig we just did at Påbanker.
Yeah.
But do you have with Wolf?
Not in Sweden at the moment, and our agency went bankrupt, so we are looking for a new one to book Swedish shows. So it's been kind of slow. We were we had a gig in Stockholm, but it was more than a year ago, actually.
Yeah.
So live wise, hasn't been that good since COVID hit. Actually,
No.
It's been hard for many bands.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But then I wonder, how was the release party actually Saturday?
It was great.
It's great.
Yeah. It was it was very much fun. It was a good audience, and
you played as well songs from Burning Sermons, I think, or Let Me Out, for example.
Yeah. We did 3 old songs and then the whole new album.
Yeah.
And Niklas, you had the chance to see it?
No, but I saw it on YouTube, I think. I saw it. I didn't see the whole show, but I saw a couple of songs. It was really cool and looked really good.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Pub Anchor is a legendary place. We have a saying in Sweden: you always end up in Pub Anchor.
Pub Anchor, yes.
When you go out, it's the rock metal bar, but it's a very small place, but it looked really good. Maybe they looked really good on the video.
Yeah, they have expanded
since I was there.
They have expanded. They have a new part and also a bigger stage, so it is better.
Okay.
The thing with new is we don't know because we haven't been there in a couple of years.
Apparently, it's kind of 10 years ago.
We don't know, but when you go in and you have the stage right.
Yeah.
It is a big room to the left now.
With the bar. Yeah. So that was that was cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But
I was pretty surprised that it looked so big and was that old shady rock place. But
but it's cool because they can have more people too.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a better stage, so absolutely good to watch concerts there.
Yeah, I played there. Played there in the old days when the stage were like 1 inch high.
I know, I've done that as well with Sister Sin.
Very, very small. And we were supporting Paul Diano, the ex.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, it was really nothing but a small, very, very small pub. And he went there in a limo. Just like 1 block from the limo, just arrive in a limo. So hilarious, especially if you know his personality is very funny.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Pub Anchor is basically the place to go when you're in Sweden.
Yeah,
I'd say so.
In Stockholm,
in Stockholm,
yeah, absolutely. If you like rock and metal and just want to go out, any night, then you end up in Pub Anchor.
Yeah,
great. It's on the bucket list now. Before we dive into the Swedish scene, let's do a random question, this time for Niklas. I'm wondering, do you own a pair of cowboy shoes?
No, but I own a pair of cowboy hats.
And also cowboy pets?
Cowboy pets.
Yeah, we have 2 horses, 2 goats, a lot of chickens, and a cat and a dog.
And is it not too cold in Sweden to be a cowboy?
Usually I don't wear my hat. I have this one instead. I usually wear this Bulgarian war hat. I think it's more practical nowadays.
Yeah.
So if an atom bombs, bursts on the yard,
then you have that one.
You are safe.
Yeah, I have the help.
Yeah. It's good.
So I know the guests well. We have 2 secrets unraveled. We know that Bear isn't spontaneous, and when he is spontaneous, he buys drumsticks, and Niklas is preparing for.
I don't have a bomb shelter, so my son is big on collecting old military stuff, so he found that one for me. So I can't afford a bomb shelter, and I'm too busy to dig like a bunker, so I just go with the help.
Great. So you're swapping now your cowboy outfit with military, and soon you will
also
have military.
I have a riding helmet. I have a hockey helmet. I have a bicycle helmet. I have very many helmets actually, and
You like helmets?
wearing.
Okay, good to have.
I don't like the two things I don't like to wear. That's glasses and helmets, and I have like 1,000 helmets and 1 million glasses. These glasses I wear now because my other glasses I accidentally had spray paint on them today, but I have another glasses. These the yellow ones, they are really good for calming down at night.
Ooh.
I use the yellow glass; it blocks the blue lights. And
you used it in Wolf, I think, Shadowland, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I used that for when I was for the people Liv Sin fans who haven't heard Shadowland. The title song Shadowland it's very, very high pitched, and it's a tricky song to sing. So I had to wear these because I had the artwork. It's very yellow, and I wore these yellow glasses, and I pictured the artwork before my eyes when I finally found the right voice. So there are many things. These
cool.
I have very many glasses, and I don't like
to get one of those.
Yeah. High-pitched glasses.
High-pitched glasses.
Right. So
I have a question. Speaking about how high pitched, I have a question for Liv because when I listen to the latest album, it's an extreme range of emotional, vocals, like from very subtle, beautiful, clean vocals to death metal growl. How do you find does it work out? How do you do it live? Do you think how is it difficult?
I feel I have it under control, but I feel that the slower parts or the soft vocals are so hard. I can do the screaming and the growls with no issues, no problems at all. But the soft vocals are very hard when I get like my adrenaline going. And I have had a really hard time. That's why I'm not a very big fan of slower songs or ballads. Never been, but that's one of the reasons also I'm like, I don't want to sing that because I get so much adrenaline on stage. I just like and it's like I can't calm down. It doesn't work. But this time it worked better. So I at least I have started to make myself a bit more calm on stage.
I guess it's also because that because you have talked about it before.
Yes.
Now we did this release party show where we play all the songs. Like this part will be the hardest part. So I have to like calm myself down, or I know that right here I need to get down. Otherwise I will kind of not control the voice.
No, because when I get like that, I had too much stamina, and I like try to sing soft, and instead it's like comes out. So I'm working on it, and it worked pretty well this Saturday. So I'm happy with it. I think that the in-ears helps also, actually. It does.
I find in-ears saves the voice. Very. It's like maybe not as cool as having your foot on the monitor, but you can sing so many nights and without any troubles. It's a lifesaver. Every singer can testify to that.
Yes, I don't know why it took so long time before I tried it.
In-ears are the secret, or anything else you do to calm down and so on?
I would say maybe not a secret, but it's a good thing for. Now I'm the drummer, but I speak for you.
Yeah, but the in-ears is one of the secrets.
It's a really great tool to use because you hear yourself wherever you are on stage, and you can feel more secure in that.
Yeah, but I also think that we have rehearsed.
Yeah.
we have rehearsed these songs very much,
Yep.
and that also helped me out this time. Yeah, so not only linears.
Yeah.
Rehearse. Yeah.
I look forward to hear the songs. I loved very, how do you say, the subtle, the slow ones, and then the very ferocious ones where you play with the voice and so on, because there is so much diversity in your vocal range, high pitch, low pitch, like it's a great diverse album, and I can imagine it's hard, but it offers for the listener like different flavors, taste of music styles. I think it's great because headbanging is great, but if you have to headbang for 1 hour and a half, your head just rolls on the ground. So
it's good with something, a little slower.
Exactly.
Actually, I have a question to Liv about that, because before I knew you guys, I read in a music magazine that you were a personal trainer.
Yeah.
So, do you have any tips for the aging metalhead to save the neck, to build some good neck muscles? Some workout tips for the metalheads out there.
It should probably be, but I never focused on that because I focused on building up cardio before I go on stage, so that you have the cardio to be on stage. And I always forget about the fucking neck, and I don't stretch, and so I'm not good at that. Should be better on stretch. I think that's important to do some stretch the neck before and after, actually.
I think it's some exercise, but I think ripping your neck apart, being in pain helps, because one time I went to Butcher Babies and Cobra and Lotus, and there was so much thrash metal, especially Butcher Babies. They are so ferocious, and Cobra and Lotus are great heavy metal tunes. And I couldn't move for 2 weeks. I thought my neck is gone, my head is there on the venue, and I was so much in pain. And the same with Sister Sin. I think, as well in pain hearing you and Udo, but after being so much in pain, my muscles went stronger, longer, and now I don't have any problems I had when I was a teenager. So, Niklas, it's just persistence, being in pain and pulling through.
Probably. Yeah.
Good luck. Great. So let's dive into the Swedish scene. So can you tell us more about the scene, and what influences would you say KailYuga draws from this?
From the Swedish scene?
Swedish scene, maybe. Maybe I know that a tiny bit of In Flames, but there was maybe actually our first album was more influenced. Or we listened a lot to In Flames when we did that one. But I would still say In Flames, because we've always liked, or I can just speak for myself. I like the old In Flames very much, with the melodious death metal.
I loved all of them.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, since I started to actually growl a little bit, Arch Enemy, as well. And I mean, for me, Angela was the first that I heard that was growling, female. So that is a big influence, absolutely. I have to think if actually I also can say a bit of Avatar.
Yeah.
In the way that Avatar is making
like the grooves.
Yeah, the grooves, and also that they are making music that is not always in the same. They have like, it's all over the place.
It's not the same form,
it's not. They can have music sounds like one this and then like that, and I think that I listened on the previous album and just felt a little bit like it's okay that we have some songs that feels like this type of music, like maybe King of Fools, but it's also okay that we have Virus, which is totally different in the feel, or I Am the Storm. So and for me, I got it from Avatar, that
nice
their music. Yeah, sorry.
And there was also a boom element in where you say boom and then it pitches. I don't know which influences is that.
From the boom? Oh.
Yeah.
But that is an anti-hero.
It's an anti-hero, yeah.
That's anti-hero.
Yeah. No, that was just my lyrics. I was just like, bow. That's something that you can say loud. Like an audience can like, bow.
That's your adrenaline going up there.
Yes.
That's your influence there.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And Niklas, what do you think that KailYuga, the new album, draws from the Swedish metal scene?
I really am the wrong person to ask because I have no idea about the metal scene or the Swedish metal scene. I've always lived in my bubble where I